Today we will draw bubbles. But the first thing we have to do is to choose what colors we need. I'm going to use some white, but apart from that, there will be everything blue. We will need a big selection of blue colors. Light blues, slightly greenish, very green, and I'm going to see which colors are the same and which ones are different. So let's start with this. That's one color. That's another color. That's another color. That's definitely very strong difference, another color. This is the same, we don't need it. This is another color and very dark blue. I think that shall be enough of blues, and maybe I will add marine color, emerald. That's also a nice color. Shall I pick some green? Maybe light green. Reserve colors. Maybe I will use them, maybe I will not. And that's it. We will start. I'm going to choose a color which is, two colors, which are going to be main colors. Maybe this and this. Everything else goes aside for now. And that's it. I create, let's draw some bubbles for starters. Bubbles are round. I don't have to be precise. I can have some small ones. I can have some big ones. Some very small ones. Maybe medium one. So why do we need so many bubbles? They will help us to practice. And now I start filling the water around. So we are starting with the background. And the top of the water is going to be light blue, because normally closer to the top, closer to the surface, water is lighter, and further away from the surface, from the sun, water gets darker. That's why I'm going to have two colors, light blue and dark blue. So this is all light, and now I start from this light section. I add some blue, dark blue, I mean. Now, we learned to paint waves before, but when we are underwater, we don't see any waves, usually. The water is one solid tone, but we can add more different colors to the main colors we've chosen to make water a little bit more interesting. We always blend a few colors together. So in the light, I'm using a little bit different light. blue. And now, in the dark section, I will use other darker blues. And maybe even very dark blue on the bottom. And now I'm blending the background, and I start from the top and from the lightest. As always, we always start from the top and from the lightest. And you can see there is no white paper visible. We have a solid color. It can be a blend of colors, but it must be solid blend. And you can see I'm rubbing everything in quite firmly. And when I have dust, I rub it in. I rub it in very well. As much of this dust must go in. And we continue like this until we complete the whole painting, all background.